Let's talk about black magic. The symptoms of black magic. The planets, the graha that is responsible for black magic. If you are suffering from black magic, or you've been targeted in this scenario, you want to see not only for transit, of course transit is also important, but the impact will be felt greatly if you have this planet that is occupying these houses. The houses that is responsible for black magic, it's always about Dustana houses. Let's just focus on this 6th house. This house and also 8th house, and also you can say 12. These houses are sensitive houses. That is quite significant. If like a planet that is naturally a benefic planet placed in the 6th house, 8th house, 12th house, for example, like Venus in 6th house, Venus in 6th house can be detrimental because this is a Marakastana house for Venus. The reason it's why it's Maraka is Marana Marakastana house is what making Venus weak in here. Basically Venus is in the state of Mertu. Mertu means it's death. Of course it's not saying that Venus is literally dying, no, but when Venus placed in here, it can have a very serious consequences. Venus is resulting in a lot of troubled kind of like a outcome during that particular Venus Mahadasha or even Antardashas of Venus in any planet that someone is running. So if you have Venus, I don't want to say directly on but there is someone I know who have Venus in the 6th house, and my goodness, this person is suffering. It's suffering from black magic, attack, entities attack. You can say that, like mentally disturbed, so it is quite significant. And also if you have Venus, again the same thing in Dustana houses in here, it does can have an impact, the same thing as in the 6th house, but it's more of like not as severe compared to the 6th house, because 6th house means Marana Karaka Stana house. You can call it MKS. Marana Karakas, Stana house. The simple way we call it MKS. It's basically the house that is represents death. The house that is bringing obstacle for that planet. For Venus is placed in the 6th house. It can have this title. For Jupiter's the Maraka Karakastana house is in the 3rd house. Now, if you have this placement of Venus, just be aware during the Mahadasha, Antardasha of that house. Now, let's focus on even the moon. You can say the moon plays in, again, Dustana houses. In Dustana houses. The moon in Dustana houses, remember the moon is generally a benefic planet. Any kind of benefit planet, if placed in the 6th house, 8th house, 12th house, Dustana houses, it can bring a lot of issue, and that can involve with black magic, entities attack, stuff like that, which is quite crucial when we if someone is running that Mahadasha. Now, what happened if the 6th house, the 8th house, or 12th house is occupied by malefic planets, such things like Rahu, Saturn, Ketu. Now, this is the interesting thing about this placement. If someone have either Rahu, I'd say it's about Rahu in the 6th house, this creates forming a yoga called Satrum's Hanta Yoga. This yoga, it means that it can destroy the enemy completely. So if Saturn is either in the 12th, 6th, 8th, if Rahu in the 12th, 6th, 8th, or Ketu, this can create that yoga. The yoga is that it will destroy enemies. If someone is like casting black magic on a person that have this yoga, it can backfire the person. The magic that this person is trying to do will backfire. So if the malefic occupying the Dustana houses, there is a lot of benefit that it will provide, especially if it's Rahu placed in 6th house. But this doesn't mean if someone have Rahu in the 6th house, they don't deal with black magic or attack. They still do. But the way the person is fighting this energy of the attack is that they always win. If someone have Rahu in the 6th house, the person always win. Doesn't matter how strong that black magic is being sent to that person. So you have someone, if they can have this kind of like a yoga, and they dealing with someone who may be threatened to cast a spell, and if there is a yoga that is called Shantrum's Hanta Yoga in this specific individual chart, you're doing it the wrong way. This person is protected by the malefic planet itself. So this is the most I'd say is interesting thing about Jyoti. You know, a lot of interesting thing how to decode life in general. We can understand the symptoms of everything in Jyoti. This is the beauties of Jyoti astrology. This Vedic astrology is just so beautiful and detailed that even in the most vulnerable positions, because someone who deals with black magic, they are vulnerable. And when we know certain placement, certain yoga in our chart, this can saving you from the mishap. Well, anyway, I hope that you understand in this video how to see combinations of black magic and how that is working in someone's life, or perhaps yourself have this kind of combination. Remember, this is very short video. I won't go details about this because there is so much about, you know, that stuff, combination aspect and everything. But the thing is that if any malefic sitting in the Dustana houses, they have Saturn's Hanta Yoga, and that yoga is the one that is destroying all kinds of mishap. But if there is any benefic planet, like again the moon, and also Jupiter, Venus. If they have displacement in distant houses, it can bring a problem related to black magic, but it's not always 100%. We have to look what kind of other combinations in the chart. And also I forgot about Mars. Mars placed in distant houses, it also destroys the enemies. Well, anyway guys, have a good day.